I be they see some news about the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Maybe they talk say make people go dey collect tax number, which is identity number, which is called tax number. So the question that I was now asking myself, how tax won't work for Nigeria wey job no dey? How do you want people to pay tax when work no dey? How do you want people to how do you expect people to pay tax when there's no job? Where are they going to pay the tax for? So now let me talk about a shower of a thing. Do you know here in Germany, the people who are doing the job of ashawo, do you know that they pay tax? Why did they pay tax? They pay tax because the government supports them. They make that as business for them so that they could pay tax. Because the day where they go carry infection, the day where be say they go sick, the day where be say they no get power to work, the day where be say they their brake light, which is that red light, maybe say they know if you do the work, those days go be free days for them. That government is going to cover those ones up. I am not talking about low show because you guys are just self-employed. Now, I now find solution to Nigerian problem why they go fit bring employment come Nigeria. Abema drink small thing before Nigerian people come kill my enemy. Cheers. Sorry to tell you guys to cheers. Nigerian situation as at this moment supposed to be something wey be say the Nigerian government supposed, first of all, they supposed invest on the road. They go invest on the normal things wey be say they know say they no fit create job. Fine, I know say Nigerian government can create job because God no give them that idea make they take create job. Only the idea where they get from God, because I know if it say now Satan I give them or whatever. The only idea where they get that to chop the present and the future together. Me I no call am loot because now I call am loot if na think like that. Now talk am. Me I no talk that one. Now they suppose try make they just make some, first of all make they build the railway track, the railway line. Then all those ones go fit the function well. Then they'll come build the road. Then with the road and the railway track, everything, if two of them are working together, then more employment go fit the enter Nigeria. So there is no how the naira is going to be bad to the exchange rate of euro, dollars, yuan, Canada dollars, all the old big money all over the whole world. What is it called? I've forgotten, sorry. There's not how the economic is going to bad in Nigeria. Then the people will still be meeting up. Even in and out, in any way, they will be meeting up. So because you cannot ask people to pay tax from what they don't have. It's just like you're asking me now to come and give you water. The borehole you don't dig in my area, the conga you don't bear in my area. So how can I give back to the government? Now let me use German as an example. I was talking to a big sister of mine today. So we were talking about why Germany will always carry people along. Because I've been watching news since. I've been on CNN, like almost about 6-7 hours. I've been enjoying myself watching the news. The Joe Biden was telling people that he was telling the Israel and Gaza, whatever, that they should cease fire. So I was asking myself, if you're asking them to cease fire, is this how you tell them to cease fire when you guys are making business? Because I could remember during those days, 2017, 2018, 2019 till 2020, when Donald Trump was there. It's not that I'm campaigning for Donald Trump. I am not talking about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not perfect. But during his time, the economic of the world was okay. During those days, Donald Trump does not like this color, but the economic was okay. And also there were no war be no day. During Obama period, before Donald Trump came in, there was war in, first of all, in Afghanistan. There was war in Iraq. There was, no, not Iraq or Iran. One out of these two places, there was war there. Then there's war in Libya. And also, these people has to, they were protesting, I think in Israel also this time. Almost in Jerusalem, they were protesting. And also there was war in Syria before Donald Trump came. And after this guy came, everything stopped. But after he left, now look at Israel now. They have something to do in Israel, that they have to stop something happening now in Israel. Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, is running after scatter for them to stop the war. Now war is going on in Ukraine. Most of the people that has property and that are a little bit rich now, they are homeless. They are running after scatter in the world. Now, what is it called? Gaza. There is also problem there. Afghanistan is at rest now because when Donald Trump came, he withdrew all the old troop in what is it called, in Afghanistan. So they allowed the Afghanistan people, because then during the Obama time, the more they bring the troop, the more these people get provoked, because you cannot come to somebody's country and start intimidating them. This is the reason why they got intimidated from this authority from the Obama. So now I'm digressing back to my country, Nigeria. So if you guys, I saw another banner like recently, no, not now. I saw the banner that you guys were saying that they should stop poverty. How can they stop poverty? What you're supposed to ask the government to do, is to tell the government to provide job. Because with your job, you will be busy at least for 8 hours to serve yourself, to go and render your service to any area that you want to render your service to. Then you get your reward as at the month end, or you get your reward on everyday basis. That's when government can hold you responsible to pay your tax. And if you are paying your tax, you will be able to enjoy while you are paying your tax. So you cannot tell government of Nigeria that the road is not good. This is the reason why you guys cannot transport your goods from one place to another. Do you ask yourself, do you pay tax? Because your pastor will tell you to pay tithes. Your pastor will tell you to pay offering. Your pastor will tell you to pay whatever to maintain the building of the church, or to maintain the premises, to cut the flower, to do this, to do that of the church. That is equivalent to when government is asking you to pay your tax. Their own, first of all, their own is to provide you job. Then they cannot ask you to pay tax. So your pastor has already provided the church, the building. So this is the reason why it's compulsory need to you that, bro, you must pay your tithe and offering. You see, The system is just running like side to side. It's running side to side. If your pastor is asking you to pay your tithes, that they are going to use your tithes to bless you, your government is asking you to pay your tax. Your tax is going to be the blessing of good road, blessing of good light, blessing of good earth, which is health care. Is going to be all those things. So I'm not asking Nigerian government to start producing job or to make job for people, because I know you guys doesn't have this idea of doing all those things. It's better you make your road okay, make your light stable, make your water stable, make your security tight. You see, company will come to Nigeria, then they can employ the people that you cannot provide job for. And also you should fight for them. You should fight for them. The money that they will be paying the people of Nigeria, which is the citizen of Nigeria, should meet up with the standard of the economy, or the minimum wages. It should meet up with the minimum wages. It's not that the company will be using them to work. They will be making money and be sending it back to their own country. Most especially the Chinese company in Nigeria, I heard that they are not paying well. They should not be using our people to make money in our own country, then they will not be sending that money to their own country. In Germany, where I base, we don't work for the government to enrich their own pocket. Tomorrow I can decide that I don't want to work again. The government have to beg me to work, because the tax is the one that they are using to build the economic. Not only me. It's just for all the old people here living here in Germany. The citizen and non-citizen people. So the government should look for something to do to enrich the pocket of our own also people. It's not whereby somebody will now go and sit down, they will not take the money that belongs to the people, they will be sending it back to their home country, they will be using our people to make money in their own land, and there will be nothing for them to write home about. So the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the news that I saw, that they are asking people that have been using bank before that they should go and acquire what is it called? The tax number. I think that is not really necessary now. What is necessary first is how they can make it possible for people to have jab, because they said anybody that is caught, that is going to pay 50,000 naira for fine. So the 50,000 that they are going to pay, is that going to better Nigeria or benefit for Nigeria or whatever? No. Provide job for the people. The people will fund the security department, which is the police. The police will not be pushing their car again. You guys will have good money to buy good ammunition to protect the country. All those soldiers that used to go around and be beating people with koboko, you can put them in our own border. You can put them in our border. You can put them. I could remember during the time of Obasanjo. Obasanjo did something called Operation Sweep. Operation Sweep. He did something called Operation Sweep. Then they no born you way. Any pikin will be say don't more than 18 years. If 10 don't they knock, man, you don't they approach your house, ne? Because if soldier catch you, then the way they'll take beat hell out of you. All this kidnapping and whatever will be say they happen these days, then was not really happening. Anybody will want to do that thing, he go think and way, because anytime we be say they know say they go catch him, you know say you don't finish. Then that was when I still have respect for our own Nigerian army, because they really do their work. They do their work well. If they catch you, all this one, then now still say army dey carry gun dey comot for inside barrack now. Army no dey carry gun comot for inside barrack. Then they'll carry their car, their in-laws. Then they'll just drive comot. Them they beat police hands down. If they come sef, police go just shift for them, make them pass. Any boy wey they catch, they'll beat hell out of am. Then they know they even they humiliate or they kill, or they beat, really beating. Then when they come bring SARS come they kill both person wey offend, both innocent. They come they kill everybody. That is not what Nigeria wants. If you are killing the future of Nigeria as at today, they know it's going to be Nigeria tomorrow. This is the reason why the Western world, they respect the kids more than the one that has been living before. They respect the one where they just dey born now, because they know say tomorrow now they go be the warrior, the powerful people of the countryside. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I think you should call on your advisor. There's so many things you guys supposed to do. With due respect, there are so many things that you guys supposed to do. It's not that we are just talking because we are here. We are talking because of our own old age. Because one day we won't be able to stay here again. We will come back home. Like the way you did also. Because we heard that you used to be in America before you come back home to fight your vision for politics, Your Excellency. Please, let's do something that will better the future of the youth, the future of everybody, because it will be bad for us to be seeing each other. Like the youth will go to the school in Nigeria, they will get wised up in Nigeria. They will now go and use the opportunity that they got in the school. They will now go and use it to serve another nation, like the way I'm doing now. Like the way I'm doing now. Like the way other people are doing. Like the way other people are still using the opportunity that they're supposed to use to serve the nation. They are using it in another country, which is not supposed to be. So if you know that you want Nigeria to be okay, the only thing that you can do for us is to make sure that you provide what will benefit Nigeria, not you to compulsory what is not beneficial or what is not going to good for Nigeria be the winners.